Hello guys and welcome back to World of Worship, and let's talk new premium carrier, the Indomitable, the new introduction of this British aircraft carrier, which, to be honest with you, when I saw first replay of this carrier, I was a little bit impressed about the speed boost and some other stuff that makes her kind of unique. Now, if you saw the first thing this captain did, and we have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain. The captain's name is Pang 0320 from Asia. And he's not alone. The matter of fact, there's two carriers. There's Kaga, and the enemy have Shukaku and also Kaga. By the way, Kaga, in my honest opinion, it's way better than this ship. The thing is, you only have rockets and you only have this carpet bombers. Sure, over there was a pretty nice, good-looking drop, and thanks to that speed, and there are some sweet spot I recently saw with my own gameplay about this carpet or dive bombers. You see, when you are in the striking mode, and let's say if you want to strike almost any ship, especially the carrier, you actually fly above their flag, so the flag will not hit you. I'm talking about the British carriers, and you always succeed that engagement. However, of course, your planes will shut down after, but you always succeed that attack. Over here you have to lead a lot. That was a very good drop. Only one hit for 2000, or not even 2000, maybe 1000 something damage. Guys, without saying too much, in my honest opinion, the meta has been changed. Even if you are dedicated aircraft carrier captain and you like to play aircraft carrier, I believe, guys, without saying, this is by far the worst carrier in this game. Even grab Zeppelin, it's way better, and of many reasons. We're giving this side in the latest patch. I'm talking about not late patch. Let's say 3 months ago, to reinforce the AA when you press O. And second one, they nerfed the speed of this aircraft carrier, and all aircraft carriers boost speed has been nerfed. I remember then a big YouTuber has previewed this ship and the plane, and in entire 20 minutes he didn't lost one single plane. But it was not today, it was not yesterday, it was many months ago, when the AA was different. What I'm trying to say now, it's not that. And remember, Friesland and the Swedish destroyer line will come, which is actually incredible strong versus all carriers. And don't think for a second that your plane will survive that engagement versus Friesland and versus the new oncoming Swedish destroyer line. Heck, I'll even go so far that in the back the biggest downside with Belfast was her AA. She does not have any AA defense, right? But now, guys, with some other perks and some other reinforcement stuff, the Belfast will shoot down plane left and right like there's no one's business. I mean, it's not a Cleveland, don't get me wrong. Cleveland is by far, it's a tier 8, Belfast is a tier 7. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is even the worst or pretty mediocre bad AA ship has, if you press O in the right moment, you can definitely shrek down the planes, no matter how fast. And Edinburgh has close to 70 in AA. I can definitely see the continuous damage. I see the red one. So yeah, he does the right thing. He literally has to drop all his first drop in the water to be considered. This ship has one of the, shall I say, planes. You can actually deplane this carrier pretty easy. You have very few in reserve. Kaga is the other way around. Kaga has plenty of planes in reserve. This one has very few. And the thing is, guys, without saying too much, the British carrier has one of the best torpedoes in the game, but this carrier does not have any torpedo, and you realize of avoiding flak and trying to chip damage. So far 11,000 damage, and oh, that was a pretty nasty hit, yeah. But once again, guys, the ship she was aiming at, she was only Edinburgh tier 8 with no AA defense. It would be a different story if you face a tier 9 or tier 10 like Alaska's and, God forbid, Minotaur and Neptune. Neptune's Minotaur freest land, all they can shrek your planes. They can actually deplane you. And of course, guys, in this match is only a tier 8. I cannot see one single tier 9 or tier 10 plane. And you can just dream about that you have this strong, shall I say, 2 carrier on each side, and you are top dog. This is never gonna happen. What I'm trying to say, guys, that most of the case you will face tier 9s and tier 10 all day long, and this case that you're only top dog, because in my honestly opinion, all carrier are kind of a darn strong. Even the Lexington are kind of a broken and strong versus tier 8, but it's not the same story when she face a lot of Smolensk, Minotaur, Friesland, you name it, because then it's the other way around. They will deplane you if you try to engage them. It's literally a no-fly zone versus some ships like Minotaur, Worcester, you name it, you know what I mean? Of course, shooting tier 8s, it is what it is. Massachusetts is pretty strong in AA. Yeah, that was not a whole lot of damage, guys. And something else, and this is kind of important, the ship itself, this carrier, has a pretty good, decent concealment. With the concealment expert, you will get her around 11 point something. But guys, the impact of the game, dealing huge amount of damage, it's not there. You have to just do small chip damage, and when the players are doing smart, they are closing together because there are 2 carriers in each side. Of course, they have to play different. And what I'm trying also to say, guys, is that you're not stopping them anywhere. You don't have any torpedoes. Even though the torpedoes from US does not do a whole lot of damage, to be honest with you, only the Japanese do pretty significant damage. But the thing is, and this is something important, the British carrier does not have bad torps. It's one of the easiest torps to land of all torpedoes versus US or the Japanese one, because they have a narrow spread, so you may actually even land a torpedo hit with the British carrier, even bow on a battleship. That's what I'm trying to say. However, I believe, guys, the Wargaming did not listen to the CC and all the community contributor to say that this ship, this premium ship, cost a buttloads of money and she's not worth it. And they did not change a damn thing. Matter of fact, they nerfed the speed boost, they nerfed the whole system. What I'm trying to say, guys, is that when I purchased my Giulio Cesar for first time, I had one huge weakness, only one, because that ship is absolutely broken. Her AA was absolutely garbage. But now, when I'm facing 2 carriers, I'm talking about tier 4 carriers, I'm not that so damn afraid anymore, because I may take down 30 planes or so with one of the worst tier 5 battleships in this game in AA performance. When you press O in the right time at the right moment, you now have to know when you reinforce your AA, and this is such a huge impact. The battleship can fight back. Sure, you may argue that that was a alright-ish penetration. This is your damage dealer or not from rockets, is from these carpet bombers. And once again, guys, by the way, this captain has no more planes. Yeah, he got deplaned, and only tier 8. Remember, if all those enemy ships were tier 9 and tier 10, this would happen, and this will happen to you, my dear subscriber, if you purchase the stupid pile of crap carrier. In my honestly opinion, I have no idea why Wargaming released such a bad ship. It's bad beyond bad. I mean, just look at this right now, guys. 1 rockets and 1 single dive bomber. That's all he has. He has to wait to receive at least 2. And yeah, there are 9 minutes left, guys. And she was facing tier 8s only. Your top dog, you're supposed to just go and nuke everything and everyone. I believe I'll go so far with Lexi. I own Lexi and I believe she's extremely strong. You will do more damage and you have more different planes or rockets. Crazy tiny thin rockets are by far one of the best tier 8 rockets in this game. Absolutely nukes everything and everyone, no matter the penetration, no matter the angle of the battleships. And same story with the dive bombers. It's stupid high percentage to put your enemy on fire. It's like Conquer shooting you every time. And we have much more planes, and you cannot be deplaned so fast as this ship. He already lost a chunk of HP pool. You have the largest, you have the fastest, but it's not fast enough, guys. I honestly believe it doesn't too much. Sure, that battleship received 3,900 damage, but what the heck is 3,900 damage? I mean, a salvo from Edinburgh, for crying out loud, with AP only can do more damage than those 4,900. Of course, you'll never put anyone of that, but the Edinburgh reload every 7.5 seconds. With the IR kicking in, probably it's under 7. What I'm trying to say, guys, is that in 14 seconds can Edinburgh do to the battleship twice as much damage within 14 seconds of what this captain gave. I understand he put him on fire, but fire cannot kill you ASAP. If you if you make a damage to a battleship 4,000 damage each and every salvo, it takes more than 20 minutes to kill you from full HP to 0. You know what I'm trying to say. And by the way, guys, right now he cannot engage. He does not have any planes. So for me, it's a mystery how Wargaming screwed this one up, and then I tried to buff them, but they ask tons and tons of money for this, in my honest opinion, the worst premium or non-premium. I'm not talking about the premium. I'm talking about she's even worse than the Saipan, for crying out loud. For me, it's a big mystery why Wargaming has changed so much. In my opinion, for me, the whole carrier, it's a big bullshit. I explain you one. When Saipan was a tier 7, and I have good friends from OM, from German, very big clan, that I used to play with him. He said that Saipan was the most broken ship, and it was strong, extreme strong at tier 7, and I felt that he can always contribute to the win, or shall I say, had something to say about the gameplay. He can literally attack, but that's the force of the carrier. You attack the weakest and the part of the game you are most needed. You understand what I'm trying to say? But with this plane, this carrier, it's so freaking crap, and Saipan has been such a power creep and change from tier 7 to tier 8 and all that. And same story, guys. If you want a real bad, struggling bad and horrible bad ship, purchase the damn Indomitable and purchase the Saipan. You will just, I don't know, guys. Probably if you are one of those dudes that challenge, it's something, give you adrenaline kick or something. For me, that's the only reason I can come up with what the heck spend all those money. And for me, it's even something that I have to guys consider. A good plane today, it's not a good plane tomorrow. I'm talking about the ships overall. Bliss, the Polish destroyer, the tier 7, I could invisible fire when I purchased her. She was the most broken, overpowered destroyer in this game by far. I could just sail away and daka all my enemy left and right, and 4 kilometers is incredible long range. I put them on fire, I shoot them entire game, 15-20 minutes, and I was smart enough to not come within let's say 11.8 kilometers from me and the enemy ship, I could shoot them all day long, and they could not return fire. They tried, but they cannot see me. But today it's different story. The Bliss, it's only a port decoration. She's, my honestly opinion, a pile of crap. I would play with some other ship like Gajamada or other tier 7, way better than this poor ship. And it's a premium ship. The stats what it's today, it doesn't mean that they will be better tomorrow. And that it's a problem with World of Warship. I have E25 in World of Tanks. I do not receive the penalty when all the tank destroyer, they are behind the bush. They have a bloom. They receive a bloom penalty when you're shooting your enemy. The E25s remain the same concealment and most broken overpower in concealment when you are shooting. All rest of the premium, shall I say non-premium tank destroyer, they receive this nerf, not E25, because that's World of Tanks. In World of Warship, it's not the same story. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of stuff going on, but overall, this carrier, it's one of the worst tier 8 ships up there. She is, guys, I cannot see anyone picking her with this low amount of planes. If you struggle in tier 8, what the heck you think you're gonna do when you're facing tier 9s and tier 10 ships? Yeah, that was a pretty good drop with 12,000 damage. And yes, you may argue that this latest drop was the reason this captain have right now 87,000, because the latest drop did 12,000 damage, and it actually penetrated. It penetrated the Kaga's deck, and yeah, sometimes, guys, it's a big low tier, I don't know, tier 7 battleship, then you can do those 12,000 damage, but don't expect you're gonna do that versus Kreml or Montana or Iowa or Georgia. You can just forget it. Or not even striking Friesland or a Minotaur. There's no flying zone guy. And he lost the planes. Guys, without saying too much, I highly recommend you see other YouTubers 7 months ago when this ship was pre-released or work in progress, and it has the same stats. Not quite. They had better speed boost. They nerfed the speed boost, and the capacity of the planes are absolutely garbage. And by the way, this captain is alone, and yeah, you can never carry it with this one. Not even you are one of the best player up there. So this is definitely, guys, non-recommend. I do not recommend anyone to purchase this pile of crap carrier. And no matter how good you are, guys, this is my honestly opinion. Thanks, guys, for watching, and have a good one. Take care and bye.